Okay. Dann wollen wir mal. Dann kann es weitergehen. Timer ist gestellt. Da vorne müssen wir hin. Wie gesagt, beim letzten Laternenritual waren wir auch schon in dieser Gegend. Na gut. Bleibt ja auch nicht viel Spielraum, ne? Er hat einen Eingang offen gelassen, hat er gesagt. Hier? Oder... Na, nicht hier. Gucken wir mal. Danke. Ich liebe es, wenn sie sich den Kopf stoßen. Aha. Darüber. Na komm. Hui. Aha.
Keep your eyes peeled. He should be around here somewhere.
Ja. Hier. Gefunden. Schauen wir mal.
Who could have imagined that the once mighty Geo-Archon might end up so, sitting on a humble stool in the woods, quietly weaving moon lanterns?
Ah.
You really do look like an old man now.
Ah.
This is a Shao lantern, not a moon lantern. In ages past, when the gods waged war and the world was in turmoil, these lanterns were lit to guide fallen warriors back to their homes.
Ah.
Had you tarried in the mortal realm for but a little while longer, you might have become quite accustomed to them.
Even so, it bears such a striking resemblance to the moon lanterns they used to offer up to the heavens. Could this truly be mere coincidence?
Ah, eher der Ursprung.
Perhaps in some sense it is, yet in another, it isn't. For instance, who is to say that some of Langan's magnificent jade did not become part of the very foundations upon which Liyue Harbor now stands?
Tja.
It is conceivable that this ritual was transmitted in such a manner too.
Now, let's not let ourselves get carried away. For all its splendor, do not forget that, in the end, even Langan could not escape its heaven-sent fate. Alas, it is just a pity that the little creatures of this world may never again lift their eyes to the moon, even should misfortune befall them. But you, Geo-Lord, now that you rule this realm, why take the trouble, not to mention the risk, to visit one who bears such profound guilt as I?
Tja.
Are you not afraid that you might be sullied by the curse of time that was laid upon me?
Ich habe ihn schon abgestreift.
There is no risk to speak of. At least, not in comparison to that which you took when you defied the heavens all that time ago.
Ja.
As I have stated, time and again, it was not I who defied the heavens.
Ah.
Geo-Lord, the ancient affairs of Langan have nothing to do with me. For I am but one of her deadly selves, severed before her demise. My name is not Zabai, but Zichao.
Ah, das
Surely
meinte
you
sie.
did not take us for one and the same, solely on the basis that we may all assume the form of white horses? Sorry to break it to you, but you seem to have found yourself the wrong white horse. Anyway, do tell me, what urgent matter brings you here?
Tja.
Very well then. I have come to ask for Zabai's shade.
Oh? So, the Geo-Lord has set his sights upon Zabai's human soul. And what is it that you intend to do with it?
The world outside is changing. With the new moon's birth, the confines of the shadow moon are gradually disintegrating. In other words, the heavenly soul is set to return. Consequently, strange phenomena have manifested within Langan's former domain, leading to the earthly soul's reappearance as well. The last of the trio, the human soul, is in your possession.
Most intriguing.
My intention is to gather all three together, so that an old friend may finally make her return.
Oder Frieden findet.
I must admit, it seems that some remarkable affairs are coming to pass in the outside world. Yet there is one thing you seem to have overlooked,
Sie will nicht
Lord of
mitmachen, ha?
Geo. Back in the day, it was you that freed me from that painting. And afterwards, I took up arms in your name. Together, we first subdued Chenyu Vale, then brought peace to Mount Qingse. It was for this cause that the contract between us was made. But now that the debt has been repaid, what cause have you to expect my aid?
Zibai and I have long been friends. Given not only that you were manifested from a corrupt desire within her divine form, but that you also possess a fragment of her soul, how can you purport to be the wrong White Horse?
I think you'll find that we are now as separate and distinct as any two beings ever were. What once shone with radiant purity has long become dust. What you see is no longer what it was.
Tja.
Oh, great Lord of Geo. Should this still be unclear to you, I bid you take your leave.
It seems that the fault lies in my own lack of consideration. As you wish. I shall let this matter rest.
Ey, ich bin gerade erst angekommen.
Wait! One moment, if you will. Should this not be your opportunity to propose a new contract? The part where you make me an offer I simply couldn't refuse? Even those puny mortals know how to haggle when striking their bargains. Should you, the famed god of contracts, not likewise strive for
hat
success
sie vor?
through negotiation?
Und er wollte das provozieren.
Come now, enough with the posturing. It's time to name your price.
Very well. I had, in truth, prepared a new contract for your consideration.
I knew you would not come before me unprepared. Yet, you should know that I want for nothing, for I live in the mountains, carefree and untroubled. Occasionally, I even find sport in teasing the mortals who stumble
Tja,
into my
und
presence.
dann bin da ich.
Then why persist in telling them those ancient stories? I speak of what transpired before the sky collapsed and the earth sank into itself.
That is merely my way of passing the time. And what of it? Would any believe, much less remember, the ramblings of a mountain hermit?
Tja.
Those tales have long since spread throughout the mortal realm.
Es geht den Frosch, ne?
Who?
Should my words prove insufficient, I invite you to see the world for yourself.
Ah.
To this end, I have found you a pair of trusty guides.
Und jetzt kommen wir rein.
The lantern rite is presently underway in Liyue, and should prove quite intriguing for you.
So this, then, is the contract you have prepared for me?
Tja. Maybe.
Indeed it is. Think of it as a contract for a one-day festive excursion.
Ah.
Surely you do not hope to offer this in exchange for Tsubai's shade. The foundation of my very existence for a little excursion seems a little steep, wouldn't you say?
Why not see for yourself? You can always decide afterwards. The final determination, of course, shall rest with you.
Is that so? Then perhaps this deal might not be entirely off the table after all. Where then are these guides of which you speak?
Ich komme gerade rein.
Hey, it's Young Lee! Oh, we've been looking for you everywhere. We thought you might have gone missing.
Ist das also...
You're here.
Ja.
So these are my guides. Well, well. They certainly look the part, I'll give you that.
Guides?
Oh, you poor innocent little creatures. The benevolent Lord of Geo has sold you to me, which means that for the rest of this day, you belong to me.
Tja,
Sold us to you? Just what have you gotten us into, Zhangli?
das Notwendige.
The situation is not quite as dire as that would sound. I ask only that you accompany my Adeptus friend on a tour of Lea.
Entschuldigung. Und danach hilfst du uns?
I would suspect that depends on how well you entertain me.
Entertain you?
Wohin in Liebe sollen wir dich bringen?
Let us start with this Liyue harbor of which I have heard so much. Nowhere is quite so fascinating as a place teeming with little mortals.
How come this Adeptus sounds so different from what Paimon imagined?
Spielen wir einfach mit.
Okay, we'll take care of it. Get ready to find out why they call Paimon the best travel guide in all of Teyvat.
Ja. Dann überlasse ich das dir, Paimon. Du schaffst das am besten. Wir lehnen uns zurück.
Look, we've arrived at Liyue Harbor.
Ja.
Not only is it Teyvat's busiest port, it's also the beating heart of Liyue.
Stimmt.
So, dear Madam Adeptus, where would you like to go first?
With humble fare and wine to sip, in comfort clothed and soul at ease, one eats, and all the heart's ills cease.
Aha.
So we're heading straight for the good stuff? Well, you're in luck, because Paimon's an expert when it comes to food.
Wann Min?
There are two main cooking styles in Liyue. Lee cuisine, which is all about mountain delicacies, and Yue cuisine, which is centered on seafood. The most famous restaurants are Liuli Pavilion and Shinyue Kiosk.
Ah,
Oh, now Paimon's starting to drool. Guess our only option is to go try them both. 2 meals,
du
back
willst
to
nicht
back.
zu unserer Lieblingsfreundin gehen?
Both sound like excellent options to me. Are these the kind of establishments that most people might visit on a regular basis?
Wann Min?
Not exactly. Both Lee cuisine and Yue cuisine are known for their pricey ingredients. Definitely not what you'd call the budget options.
Tja.
But don't you worry about that. Just think of it as Zhang Li's little treat.
Du bringst Hu Tao damit echt in die Bredouille, Paimon.
Come on! Aren't you supposed to be pals with Hu Tao? I'm unsure we can afford to spend a little more of her mora at least.
Du suchst wohl nur nach einer Ausrede, um auf Kosten anderer zu schlemmen, was? Wir gehen zu
Paimon wants us to provide our
unserer
Adeptus with the
Freundin.
best possible experience here. Don't you want that too?
Ja, aber die beste Erfahrung ist immer noch bei unserer Freundin.
Both certainly sound like worthy choices. Just now, though, I happened to see a porter pass this way. Where might individuals like him go to eat?
Tja,
A hungry porter, huh?
Wann Min?
Oh, Paimon knows just the place.
Hab ich doch gesagt, das Restaurant Wann Min.
Yep. Nothing fancy schmancy there. Just tasty dishes made with simple ingredients in a variety of different styles. Most importantly, it's great value for money, too. No wonder everyone loves it, huh? Oh, and the owner happens to be a good friend of ours, too.
Ja, und du hättest es gleich vorschlagen müssen.
One mean restaurant. Yes, even the name itself feels lively and down to earth.
Das werd ich
Alright.
übrigens sagen,
Let's make it our first stop.
dass du woanders hingehen wolltest.
Hey, that's a great choice, too. Alrighty, let's head over there right away. Paimon can't wait to dig in.
Und ich werd's ihr sagen.
Mean restaurant, here we come.
Sie wird sehr enttäuscht von dir sein, dass du nicht als erstes zu ihr gehen wolltest. Dabei sind wir schon so lange befreundet. Sie war die erste aus Liebe, die ihr begegnet sind. Ich Ich erinnere mich, als wäre es gestern gewesen. Wo sie nach Zutaten gesucht hat. Und wir ineinander gestolpert sind. Ist schon so lange her, ne? Und sie ist da! Juhu!
Shangling! Chef now! We're here!
Tja, wie gesagt, ich werde es ihr sagen,
hello
ne?
there. What a surprise to see you two. Welcome, welcome.
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon! We're a little busy today, so grab a table while you still can.
Na dann.
But I don't think I've met this lady before.
Tja,
Is she a new friend?
mehr oder weniger.
You could say that.
Wir haben sie zum Laternenritual hergebracht.
Oh, I see. Well, hey there. A friend of the Traveler's a friend of mine, too. Don't worry, we'll take good care of you. Just order whatever you want. It's
Oh.
on the house.
Na dann.
By the way, I'm Zhangling. I cook here at One Mean Restaurant. What's your name?
Miss Xiangling, have you ever heard of the White Horse Adeptus?
Of course. What about her?
I am her, and she is me.
Huh? You mean you're an Adeptus?
Oh, you young'uns crack me up. Come on, Xiangling. You've got to keep up with the times. Haven't
Yeah.
you heard of cosplay? It's like a role-playing game where you dress up as famous characters and pretend to be them. Seriously, it's all the rage, and it looks like this young lady is quite the expert.
Nicht
Your
wirklich.
friends sure keep their fingers on the pulse, huh, Traveler?
Wow, Dad. Didn't know you were so tuned in. But
You gotta listen to our customers. Didn't I tell you to spend less time chasing after wild vegetables?
Nein,
and
sie ist
more
eigentlich
time
wirklich.
making friends?
Sie
You're
cosplayt
even
nicht,
more out
sie
of
ist
touch than
wirklich.
I am.
hey, I like making friends too. Isn't that what I'm doing right now?
Ja.
Anyway, even if it is just a costume, is it alright if I still call you White Horse Adeptus?
Of course it's all right, because that's exactly who I am.
Tja.
Okay, okay. I can see you're really committed to the role. How about I call you the real White Horse Adeptus instead? In that case, you can call Paimon the real Traveler.
Das macht mich dann wohl zur echten Paimon.
Yeah, right. You could have at least switched outfits.
Ja, das stimmt.
Puny mortals. Nevertheless, I suppose it might be amusing to indulge in your little charade for a while at least.
Ja.
All right. Go grab yourselves a table. I'll come take your order in a bit.
Na dann. Muss ja keiner erfahren, dass sie es wirklich ist, ne? Hä? Wo soll ich Platz... Och komm, ernsthaft da hinten? Wir sitzen doch sonst immer vorne.
Hello. May I ask if Miss Xiangling and Chef Mao are here?
Ah,
Yeah, they're just over there. Wait a sec. Aren't you?
ja.
So, what would you like to... Huh? You're...
Sie möchte sich entschuldigen.
Hello, Miss Xiangling. It's me, Lu Xiangxiang, the one who broke some stuff here at your restaurant a few days ago. I just wanted you to know how sorry I am. I honestly don't know what came over me. Please, please forgive me.
Oh, it's you. You really gave me a fright that day, young lady. You didn't actually get food poisoning from our black-back perch stew, right?
Nein.
Come on, Dad. She's come to say sorry. It's all right, Miss Lou. You must have been feeling a bit off that day. You're looking so much better now, though.
Ja.
Why don't you grab a table, too? This one's on the house.
No, I couldn't possibly.
Doch.
Hey, it's totally okay. We all feel under the weather sometimes, especially when we're away from home. Go on, find yourself a... yikes. Looks like all the tables
kann
are
bei uns
taken.
sitzen.
Wanna come sit with us? We've got an extra seat over here.
Das muss wohl Schicksal sein, was?
Thanks, guys. So what would you like to eat today? Feel free to order anything you like.
I should very much like to sample your renowned poisonous blackback perch stew.
It wasn't poisoned. That was all on me.
Tja,
So that's one portion of blackback perch stew. How about you guys?
tja.
Paimon wants...
Da du aufs Haus gehst, warum suchst du nicht für uns aus?
Sure thing. Looks like Paimon's having trouble making up her mind. Anyway, I guarantee you'll love it.
Weiß ich.
Let me think. Well, since the blackback perch stew is on the spicier side, I guess it makes sense to balance it out with a serving of stir-fried shrimp.
Ah,
And since it's lantern rite season, you better try out the triple-layered consommé and come and get it too. Those are our seasonal specialties.
na dann.
As for the carbs, since we've got a full table, how about some right at home? Along with our special chili mince cornbread buns. Trust me, you won't be disappointed.
Also wird's eher ein All-You-Can-Eat,
And
wo
for
sich jeder was
dessert,
rausnimmt.
I'll whip you up some Lucky Snow Delight. I just came up with it a few
Aw.
days ago, and I can't wait for you to try it.
Natürlich.
Wow! Sounds like quite the feast. Looks like Paimon's in luck today.
Ja.
Am I the only one who thinks that's way too much?
Na,
Not at all. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. And to top it all off, our star dish, Adeptus Temptation. You should know that we don't often serve this here at Wanmin Restaurant.
Ja.
But since this is my first time cooking for the White Horse Adeptus, I'm pulling out all the stops.
na dann.
Okie dokie, just sit back and relax.
Hatte
I'll
ich
have
vor.
the dishes out in no time.
Sehr schön. Der Tisch wird sowas von
Hold on.
voll werden.
Did I just hear Miss Xiangling mention the White Horse Adeptus?
Ja.
You did indeed. And you're looking right at her.
That's a joke, by the way. She's cosplaying.
Ah,
Oh, I see. Phew, almost believed you there for a moment.
tja. Sie ist es halt wirklich.
Tell
Ne?
me, little one, what business might you have with the White Horse Adeptus?
It's a long story. Basically, a while back, I took part in an archaeological dig over at the chasm. While we were there, we discovered a number
Und sie
of
wurde übernommen.
relics. Our findings show that they date back to the era of Long Gone, an ancient nation whose people are said to have been the ancestors of some of the modern-day inhabitants of Chenyu Vale.
And why might such matters concern the White Horse Adeptus?
Because some of those relics not only seem to contain textual references to her, but even depictions of what she looked like. There have long been legends claiming that the White Horse Adeptus was a deity of that era, but there are plenty of other theories out there too.
Tja.
If I could just locate some more detailed records, I'm sure we'd be able to find out so much more.
Ja.
So you're into history?
Sie ist Archäologin.
Well, to tell you the truth, I actually joined the archaeological team by sheer accident. But once I'd started down this path, I knew that I wanted to make something of myself. Recently, though, things seem to have taken a turn for the worse. Still can't believe I caused such a mess and even ended up hurting someone.
Oh, so you're considering becoming a martial artist now instead?
Ah,
No, I mean, they weren't seriously hurt. It was just a few scratches, and they let it go after my mother compensated them.
weißt du, das war nicht wirklich deine Schuld.
Either way, my career is pretty much over. And even though both the victim and the Ministry of Civil Affairs say they won't be pursuing the matter any further, my father says he's going to punish me according to our family rules.
Ah,
Family rules?
Yeah, he's decided to ground me. I'll have to return to Chaoying Village after Lantern Rite, and goodness knows when I'll be allowed to leave
und das nur, weil sie
again.
besessen war.
Wow, that's harsh. Sounds like the kind of thing only rich, super traditional parents would do.
We're not exactly rich, though. All we own are a few tea fields in Chaoying Village and a guest house in Liyue Harbor.
Ah,
A
Bayou.
guest house? It isn't Baiju guest house by any chance?
Ah, da muss Herr Lueng sein.
Yep, he's my grandfather. So, you've heard of the guest house before?
Natürlich.
Small world, huh? Come to think of it, didn't Boss Lou mention something about hoping that the White Horse Adeptus would show up and let her divine power be known?
Ja, sie ist tatsächlich erschienen.
Sure, but Paimon's guessing this wasn't exactly what he had in mind.
Ja, sei leise.
Little one, it sounds to me that your family is rather well off after all. What then drew you to archaeology? Why subject yourself to such unnecessary hardships?
Gute Frage.
Even if I stayed at home, there's no guarantee I'd lead a nice, easy life. Just look at my father. Recently, my grandfather put him in charge of the guest house, and he came up with a bunch of ideas right away, starting with changing its name.
Tja.
That didn't turn out well, though. My grandfather yelled at him for days, even calling him a bad son, and they still haven't let it go.
Oh, Paimon thinks we might have heard about that too.
Ja,
Long story short, being dependent on others is never fun. You just end up being completely under their thumb.
ja.
That's why I want to make it on my own out here, no matter how hard it is. After all, as the saying goes, to rise above others, one must endure the hardest of hardships.
Das klingt doch nach was.
What's so funny about that?
You poor, innocent little creatures never fail to amuse me. To think you would endure all manner of hardships in your brief time on this mortal plane, and all that merely to rise above others.
Tja,
I would have thought that the wiser path would be to simply roam this world as I do.
Huh?
Tell me, what is it that you truly delight in? Archaeology? Martial arts? Tea planting? Or perhaps the keeping of a guest house?
What I delight in?
ja.
Yes! Surely there must be something you don't find quite so exhausting. Whatever delights you should not feel like a burden.
Tja,
But do things like that really exist?
vielleicht.
Of course! Take Miss Xiangling, for instance. I defy you to detect even a hint of hardship on her face when she wields her walking spatula.
Naja, aber sie wird auch manchmal erschöpft sein.
So, since it seems you are resolved to tread the rocky path, you should strive with all your might to pursue that which brings you delight.
Und wenn man das auf meine Situation beschränkt, existieren erschöpft schon.
You mean like cosplay?
Tja,
I suppose you might say that.
Looks like the White Horse Adeptus is really getting into her role.
I think I get what you mean then. Maybe I should have a chat with Miss Xiangling before I head
vielleicht.
home.
Okay, everyone, sorry to keep you waiting. Here's your food.
Ach, wir hatten tolle Gespräche.
It'll smell so good.
Danke, Janling, jetzt kriege ich auch Hunger.
Oh, finally, I get to try that famous poisonous stew.
Tja,
Hey, didn't you hear what Shang Shang said? It wasn't the stew. If anyone's to blame, it's that other you.
ja.
What's up?
How fiercely this mortal fare burns upon the tongue.
Tja, das nennt man scharf. Du und die anderen verschlingen das Essen vor euch. Nachdem alle fertig gegessen haben, bleiben bla bla bla. Ja, ihr geht raus auf die Straße und besprecht bla bla. Jetzt mal wieder so schnell weg, weil... Warum den Spieler selber wegklicken lassen, bevor er es durchgelesen hat? Also, wenn er es durchgelesen hat. Danke.
So, where to now? Time,
Ich wollte
I
gerade was
think,
sagen.
to seek out some diversion.
Ich wollte gerade was sagen. Danke, dass du dazwischen quatscht. Warum den Spieler auch das selber wegklicken lassen, nachdem er es durchgelesen hat, wenn man es auch schon vorher wegwandern lassen kann, bevor man es durchgelesen hat und dann einfach jemanden sprechen lassen, damit man erst recht nicht weiß, worum es geht.
Oh, there's plenty of entertainment options in Leo at Paimon, I'll tell you that. The locals like to drink tea, walk their pets, play chess, watch operas,
Opern.
attend storytelling performances.
Opa.
Storytelling performances?
Ja,
You know, like listening to people telling stories.
die neue
They're usually
Oper.
based on old Leo legends, just like their operas.
Tja, unsere beste Freundin plant doch eine neue Oper, basierend
Damsel of devastation
auf dem Bild.
through the eyes of a dragon. Or the sanctification.
Ach komm, die hatten wir das letzte Mal.
What about the story of the bright moon that sits in the sky above us?
Tja,
she's heard that one. Still, the moon does come up quite a lot. It's
Yep.
even in the name itself. The Yua in Liyue actually means moon.
Ja.
Since we're on the subject, you like telling stories yourself, right? Why don't we go check it out?
In that case, I'll have to trouble the two of you to lead the way.
Yep.
Awesome! Let's go! Third round knockout, here we come!
Wir haben noch eine gute Freundin, die jetzt ein neues Stück auf Grundlage des Bildes erstellen wollte. Die zufällig da oben steht. Und ich bin ins Wasser gesprungen. Tja.
What a tongue twister. I'd have made a complete fool of myself if I tried to say it on stage without practicing it first.
Na dann.
Call yourself Iron Tongue, Tien. Wobbly Tongue, Tien, more like.
Mhm.
I used to have that problem a lot.
Ah.
But if you just take your time to grasp the meaning and commit it to memory, you'll be able to say it smoothly in no time.
Mhm.
You're right, Miss Yoon. I'll give it another try.
Hey, Yunchin! Fancy seeing you here! What are you two talking about?
Tja.
Ah, Traveler and Paimon, we meet again. And who, may I ask, is this?
Tja.
You may call me the White Horse Adeptus.
The White Horse Adeptus?
Ja, lange Geschichten.
She's not really an adeptus.
Sie macht nur Cosplay.
I see. Well, it certainly looks like a lot of fun.
Ah.
Oh, funny you mention it. This type of thing is actually something I'm quite familiar with.
Ja.
Once, to perform Through the Eyes of a Dragon, I decided to imagine that I was Rex Lapis himself.
Lass das nicht Zhong Li hören.
It was the only way to truly inhabit his mindset and understand his resolve to quell
Nicht mal
those
ansatzweise,
demons.
aber gut. Lass das nicht Zhong Li hören.
Sounds like you just wanted an excuse to feel all big and powerful.
Ja.
Hey, that's... You just don't understand how inspiration works.
You're one to talk. Paimon's traveled all over with the Traveler, and she's seen things that would make your jaw drop.
All right, then. Since you claim to be so knowledgeable, why don't you prove it by
Das hat doch
reciting
damit nichts
an
zu tun.
ancient poem?
An ancient poem? Which one?
Ha! See? You mean to tell me you've never even heard of the ancient poem called An Ancient Poem?
What kind of a title is that?
Tja.
Quit teasing, Paimon. We only just found out about that ourselves. He's talking about the writing on those ancient relics.
Mhm.
When we first saw it, we couldn't figure out what it all meant. So in the meantime, we decided to just refer to it as an ancient poem.
Ah.
However, thanks to the painstaking work of the scholars who were tasked with decoding it, it seems like that's exactly what it was. Or rather, an ode offered in veneration of the moon and the White Horse Adeptus.
Tja.
Oh, yeah. Didn't Kuching mention that before? It's got something to do with Longon, right?
That is correct. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has issued a notice stating that, although it is true that the moon may disappear tonight, we should be in no danger. In other words, there's nothing to fear. But
Yeah.
if you're worried, we can always take a leaf from the Book of the Ancients. By reciting this poem, I mean, and calling for the White Horse Adeptus's aid. If we do that, I'm certain she'll protect our moon and keep us safe.
Ah.
Oh, seriously? Paimon has to get a look at this.
Das haben wir schon gehört. Unter dem Mond, ewig in strahlender Nacht, eine Jungfrau schenkt Seide, Weich und in Pracht. Ja, das haben wir gehört. Das war eine Erinnerung. Unter dem Mond, schillernd in göttlicher Stund, eine Jungfrau schenkt Fasern feinen Stoffes für des Schleiers bunt. Unter dem Mond, frostig in finsterer Zeit, eine Jungfrau schenkt Werkzeuge zum Wahrsagen unseres Schicksals. Die Felder gepflügt, die Samen gesät und vor der Erde das Leben ergeht, sorry. Die Sämlinge strecken sich aus, die Ernten steigen und alles entfaltet sich vor unseren Augen. Früchte gesammelt, süßer Wein eingegossen, diese Geschenke bringen wir unserem Herrn dar. Rein wie Himmel, so schön und hell, sie scheint als Licht in dieser dunklen Nacht. Und mit ihr nimmt dieser Wunsch wirklich seinen Flug. Okay.
Under in radiant night, a maiden grants silk, soft and light?
Yep.
What in Teyvat that supposed to mean? Under moon, iridescent, in night divine. Blah blah blah, something cloth so fine.
Tja.
Something about fields being plowed, something else about seeds being sown from the earth. Seriously? What is this?
Tja.
The fields are plowed, the seeds are sown, and from the earth, life is grown.
Whoa! You did that without even looking!
Tja, sie kennt es auch.
Bravo, bravo! We have an expert in our midst. Looks like this young lady really does know her role inside out. If I didn't know any better, I'd have taken her for the real deal.
Ja, ja, sie ist der Real Deal.
That's because I am the real deal.
That's the spirit. This is exactly the kind of mindset I was talking about. Behold, mortals, I am none other than the indomitable Rex Lapis himself.
Ah,
Kneel before
Mach dich
my
nicht
godly
lächerlich.
splendor.
ja.
Believe me, young lady, I know exactly why you do it. Back in the day, I
Nein, nicht
was
mal
just
ansatzweise.
like you.
Nope.
I must say you are rather amusing as mortals go.
Miss White Horse Adeptus, it is a great pleasure to make your acquaintance today. I have some questions regarding the poem, and I was wondering, perhaps, if you might be able to shed some light on it?
You want me to explain the full meaning of its verses?
Your guidance would be much appreciated.
Tja.
Fascinating. Huh. Tell me, do all the people of Liyue still express such reverence for the ancient ways?
Well, it's true that we hold a deep fondness for our history, but it is hardly our only pursuit. One of my good friends, for instance, is even more devoted to the modern
Yeah.
Fontanian art of rock and roll.
Ja, die kennen wir auch.
Exactly. And don't forget, great practitioners of the role-playing arts walk among us too. People like me and you, young lady.
Yes. So rather than placing too much emphasis on our reverence for the ancient ways, it might be better to say that here in Liyue, 100 passions bloom, each
Yeah.
with a voice of its own.
I see. Then, I suppose it wouldn't do any harm for me to enlighten you. In truth, it is but a simple poem of blessings. Its meaning is this. As the eternal moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the kudzu vines and mulberry leaves, so that they may be used to make coarse cloth that is nevertheless soft, light, and comfortable to wear. As the iridescent moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the kudzu vines and hemp, so that they may be used to make fine, luxurious cloth. As the frost moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the mugwort and artemisia, so that they may be